Hey guys, it's Logan. I'm here with my mentor, Mr. Browning. We just covered InTASC Standard 4 and 5 in my most recent video. InTASC Standard 4 Content Knowledge. The teacher understands the central concepts, tools of inquiry, and structures of the discipline or disciplines he or she teaches and creates learning experiences that make the discipline accessible and meaningful for students to assure mastery of the content. Standard 5, which is application of content. Canada understands how to connect concepts and use differing perspectives to engage students in critical thinking, creativity, and collaborative problem solving related to authentic, local, and global issues. For this lesson, I started the classroom off with a bell ringer. Bell ringers, just a series of couple questions that were based off of a previous lesson, previous test or quiz, and that just kind of got the kids thinking early, get them moving, kind of like a wake up. A little warm up too, because I think it fits because we always use a warm up in our weight training classes as well. Straight from that, we moved into a lecture where I incorporated the students fully. I had visuals of the different muscle groups of the lower body, including the legs, the calves, the glutes, the full thing. During the lesson, I had students put their own input in as well as we had a T-chart, and what we did is I wanted the students to tell me what kind of compound and isolation exercises they believed kind of went along with each muscle group. When we finished that up, we moved into the activity with the Venn diagram and the groups. I had students collaborate together, build off of each other, build ideas off of each other, because later on in the next video, I plan to have them start working on their own weight training program based on their own goals and their needs, for future on, and maybe they can even use it themselves when they get out of school, or even go ahead and start using it now. After we finished that, I used for an assessment. We played a game of Kahoot, and it builds off the same lecture we just did, just building off the same muscle groups and the compound exercises and isolation exercises. And for another assessment as well, I allowed students to leave upon the completion of an exit slip, which is kind of like basically the same as a bell ringer. It just finishes up. And, with the Venn diagram, the game of Kahoot, the little quiz, and the exit slip, it kind of gave me immediate feedback to see what students were really taking hold of and grasping, and seeing what we need to work on in future classes. And we'll take that, and it's really good for me and for them as well. So I know exactly what we can focus on. Mr. Brown?
It all was really good. I like the bell ringer because it gets all the class on the same page, and then you kind of draw them all in to getting doing the same thing, and then you take off with your class, and that was really good.
Yeah, I believe so too. I like that because like I said, it gets them going. And you get feedback immediately. You get the open discussion to go along with it, and it doesn't take no more than 5 minutes to get the class going and kicked off. I learned that from you as well. You show me how to do that, and I plan to keep on using that as well. That's it for standards 4 and 5, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.